Hey there everybody, and welcome back. Once again, this is Starters Orders. I am Chris Army, and we're about to get Season 2 of this series underway. So, we took a look back at the horses we have in the previous video. So, in this one, we're going to get through a race for every horse that we've got. We're also going to be keeping an eye out in the auctions, maybe doing a little bit of betting here and there as we go, just to try and get the right sort of mix of horses in our lineup. After we sell Explosive Action, we'll only have 2 fillies on our books. I want 4. I'd like 6 colts or stallions and 4 fillies or mares, because that'll help us transition into the breeding phase. But first off, Carodal is up. And Carodal is... there we go. The favourite in a 7 furlong C1 Grade 3 race. Now, it's the best horse in the field. This really shouldn't be an issue. Carodal should be able to take this one without too much worries, and let's hope that he can. Let's get this season off to a great start. So, you can see that the rails are not there right now. It's a decent start from Carodal, and he's going to move that into the lead. And he is the best horse in this field, so it would not surprise me entirely if Carodal took this from start to finish. There's some other nice horses there, but you can see starting to move a little bit away. Here come the challengers. Number 2, now he's going to make his move. Can he leave Tasty Chardonnay behind? Indeed he can. And that's a lovely little way to start. A nice opening win for Carodal. Moving now in his 3-year-old season, we're hopefully going to see him improving. Made most readily. Was 100, jumps up to 103. That's quite decent. And yep, it looks like we got things okay today. Nothing in that sale. Absolutely superb. And so let's get on to the next race, and that'll be 1 to 5. Our 2-year-old filly who likes running at about 6 furlongs. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I skipped the race by accident. So 1 to 5 turns out to be a 79 rated filly who came in 3rd in her race, led halfway, stayed on well, got the distance, nice, okay. So, not too far behind the front 2. I guess that's decent, you know, for an opening race. I think that's decent for 1 to 5. It is our project horse. I think that we might be able to do something with her, apart from the fact that she's got absolutely no finish or confidence. Apart from that fact, we should be okay with her. So we've got a couple of days here now before the next race. Stavinsky is running today. These are a couple of horses that I have sort of raced up against or seen in auctions and couldn't quite afford or missed out on, that I would like to take a further look. There's about 3 or 4 of them. Stavinsky is running in a maiden, okay. So, where is this horse? Now this is a horse I thought had a lot to offer in an auction, and I missed out because I bought a different horse, which I have since sold. Okay, where's Stavinsky then? Aha! There we go. So there's Stavinsky, 11-1. I think it's a decent little horse. So let's just see what it does in this one. Ooh, it was very agitated. Lost out by a head, wasn't too far behind. So top 5-ish. It's well out of its distance though. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So no need to panic. We will perhaps take a closer look at Stavinsky later on. Starboard Bow and Heroes Tribute. Now this will be the first race for Heroes. And Starboard is our top rated horse. Glingermill's closing in after that fantastic opening season. So let's see. Where is the Starboard Bow? There we are. Heroes Tribute is the first horse up. And so let's dive in. I think again this is a horse which is far outclassing his opposition, just like Harrow Dal. So I'm hoping for a similar result. You know, 2-3 lengths ahead of anyone else. Oh, this is an interesting track. So it curves to the right and then comes back round the left. Chervy, that's a nice little thing, and Worthy You. I like the silks for those horses. So what's the start going to be? Oh, Heroes is at the back. Chervy on the inside, Worthy You on the outside. Not sure that's the best, but making up room, closing that gap there as we come into 4 furlongs. Let's see what we can do now. We start the turn. And it's a late move up the field. As we come off the turn, now it's the race for the line. And I think Chervy has got the edge over Heroes Tribute here. There goes Chervy. I'm disappointed we can't get the win there, but I feel that we were outrun by a better closer, which is always an issue for a horse which goes to the back. Yeah, he was just behind us all the way. He took a little bit easier at the start. Closed us out. That should have been a better win for Heroes Tribute. Sadly, not too much has improved. Although, his potential has gone up, so his ability this season is improved. And it's not a bad race and rating considering that finish. So, that could have gone a lot worse. I'm okay with that right now. Okay, there's more to come. And let's find... There we go. Starboard Bow, totally outclassing the opposition here. And I know it's only 2-1, but let's chuck a wad of money on Starboard Bow. There's no way we should not win this. Of course, now that I've betted heavily, there's a big chance that we might lose. But this is our highest rated horse. So let's see how we start. Come on, Starboard Bow. That's a nice start. Us and Chinese Dragon out into the lead. This is a lovely little dark horse being held back there and sitting near the rear of the pack. This is a small field, a long race. Montana Deputy's going out strong. But the pack is going to chase and close down that gap. So, there we are. Starboard Bow, not too far behind, look. Just holding the rear at the moment and waiting for the right moment. Just waiting to break forward. At 5, making the move up. Not ready yet to go for the lead. We go round the final bend. And as we come into the straight, now we need Starboard Bow to go. And Starboard Bow is coming. I'm not sure it's going to be quick enough if Montana Deputy decides to kick on. But it looks like Montana ran this race early. Starboard Bow will take this. Not by as much as I would have hoped. I think there was a lot in the favour of Starboard Bow. That's an extra 1.2 million. That's what we like to see. So, very, very short odds favourite there. Montana Deputy actually ran a really nice race, and if it wasn't for the fact that we were so good, then perhaps that could have done something. A mile 3, laid back, you know, it did quite well there. I'm going to follow the Montana Deputy as well, because I feel that this is a horse that might have something to offer. So the horse should stay further than this, a mile 4. Okay, Starboard Bow is looking like a mile 5 horse. That is interesting. Anyone at the sales? Nope. Okay then. Well, that's not a bad start so far. 3rd place, a 2nd place, 3 wins. That's almost as good as I could have hoped for. The two-year-olds didn't win, but the other 3 have. Up next is Montauk Highway. I believe this is in his favour as well. So let's go find Montauk and let's see. Yeah, everyone else is carrying weight. I don't understand why. We're actually low weight. I'm using an apprentice jockey, not my apprentice, someone else's apprentice, to get that pound advantage on our side. We should be down to 9.7. They're up to 8.5. So about a stone. That should be competitive. That is going to be 8.5 as well. So that's probably not going to be an issue for us. And these two are up to 9 stone, I believe. Yeah, they'll be about 9 stone. So that is... yeah, there's only one that I can see. Even though we're carrying top weight by over a stone, I just don't think they're going to be able to do much. So let's throw a bit of money on Montauk Highway. Hopefully it's a nice safe way of increasing our finances at this stage in the game, because we are getting ready to buy in bulk. If we can get 3 or 4 good horses, then I'm going to be happy. There's Montauk. Decent little start. Slips towards the back. And we'll just hold that position. So, 8 furlongs out. And I believe it was Brits Jewels, this nice black horse in 2nd place, that we thought was the only one that might be a slight challenger. So as we're coming round the outside, let's get onto the straight. And here comes Montauk Highway, travelling really well. Maybe not close, not quick enough. There we go. Now there's a burst of speed, fighting for the line. And now it evermore absolutely fades towards the line. I thought for a moment we weren't going to get that. We just did. There's another 600,000 profit. Nice little horse. Nice good win. Montauk is doing the business, and yep, I picked the right race. Great. Let's go to auction. Okay, well, we're trying to sell Explosive Action and Alibaba. I'm hoping about 500,000 for Explosive Action, and maybe 250,000, maybe even less than that for Alibaba. I'm not sure there's a lot of profit in those 2 horses. I think I'll end up losing money. Singapore, no. Kevin MacLeod, mile 2. Going for a big price, unraced 2-year-old. I might take a gamble there. Kinetic Bend, I might take a look at him. Bricola. Bricola might be another one to take a look at. Dubai has only got short game, so we don't want that too much. Ransom's Pride might be another one. Zab's Ballerina might be another one. Torrid Affair might be another one. Okay, so we could actually pick up 5 or 6 horses. Luckily we did do those bets, because I've got a feeling Kevin MacLeod is going to go for almost double that. It's going to go about 2.2, 2.3 million. Is that the first one we're looking at? It is indeed. Okay. So that's 668. That's more than I expected. Can we get 200,000 here? Almost 200,000 for Ali Boba. So that's 900,000. Yep, that's okay for the pair. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Singapore Charlie. So we're looking for Kevin MacLeod. Please let this be a good horse. So there we go. There's Sparkling Sabia Gom. Opening bids. Really not too many people bidding on this one. It's still going to go all the way up to 2.3 million. Oh, I thought I had that. Wow. He fought me all the way over 2.3 million. That's interesting. But Kevin MacLeod is now our horse. We're waiting for... What was Bricola like? I can't remember what distance. 1 mile 2 was a little bit excitable. This is probably a really bad pickup, but for this amount, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. We'll probably sell it for the same amount, if not a little bit more. Kinetic Band. So what's this? 170,000. Okay. Let's go up to 180. I think, again, that's a price I'm not going to regret, even if I've got to resell. E-Dubai. Let's have a look what E-Dubai looks like. Ooh, damn it! That was a laid back distance horse. Saint Damon. It's an old horse though. It's an old horse. We don't need that. We don't need Dubai at short distance. With patience, no. Elberton, no. So let's look here. Bow Bluff, too short a distance. Ransom's Pride. I think we can waste a little bit of money here just testing the waters. Come on. Maury, back off, son. This is my horse. 671. That's a done deal. So we got Surf Cat, which nobody wants. And I think I want to pick up both Zarb and Torrid. So we're bidding on these final 2 horses. Then we'll go and see exactly how good they are. I thought this might go for 650. And we're slowly creeping up. We come in just below 1100 under But that's Zab's Ballerina. I don't mind that. It's a big price, but there's a chance that might be a good horse. Mile 3 again. Yeah, we're going to take a risk on Torrid. It's only got a short reserve for 100 grand. There we go. So 400,000 for two 2-year-old fillies. Yeah, I can probably make more than that back. So let's see what Torrid Affair. No potential. We might as well just throw that back into the auction straight away. Deterioration. Yeah, let's throw Zab back in again. Oh dear, please, please, please. Ransom's Pride is similarly abysmal. Kinetic Bend is absolutely abysmal. Bricola, okay. Okay, low deterioration. I like that. Good extra speed, good finish, good consistency. 40 to about 64 potential. I really don't know with Bricola. I mean, I think I'm going to give her one race before I decide her future, and this one needs to come through. Please, Kevin MacLeod, be an absolute beast. It's not a beast. It's not a beast, it's... Okay. So let's put a 2 million reserve on Kevin MacLeod. So Bricola could be a project like 1 to 5, but just not as nice. But a lower deterioration, so it could be a round longer if we manage to develop her well enough. But yeah, what do we buy there? 6 horses. 5 are going straight back into the auction. I think we had 5.6 million going in, which is a lot to make back. We should make 2 million there. And then maybe another 1 million across these 4. So we might lose a little bit, but we pick up Bricola, which is okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Let's go day to day in case something else jumps into the auction. No, I don't need a 3-year-old. Hawkcliffe, okay. Where is Hawkcliffe? There, 9 to 1. Okay, what can Hawkcliffe do? Pulls 3rd. Okay, not pace of the winner. 6 furlong. It's a long distance horse. That's maybe why. Okay, I'm happy for that to be on my shortlist. Very happy for that to be on my shortlist right now. Come on. Is Trump's gonna go for anything? 100 grand for a 45 rated. Yeah, no. No. We most certainly do not want to gamble with low rated horses. I'd rather spend a premium and actually get a horse that I like. So, yeah, there's no reserves on the other 4. But we should make a decent amount of money off those 5, hopefully. And then is there anything that we want to test on? Ooh, Vicodontis. That might be a nice distance horse. Yankee Tradition is only short. I don't want that. Okay, so we might go in for Vicodontis. But let's go see what our horses actually do here. Torrid Affair, 61,000. That hurts. That does hurt. This is more like it. This is more like it. 500,000 plus for Zarbs. Look at that, 600,000 and rising. So we're in a good place after the first 2 sales. Ransom's Pride's going to go for about 3, maybe 4. Okay, 420 for Ransom's Pride, that's decent. Kinetic Bend, oh, this is a low amount. 66,000. I think we're a bit low on 2 horses, but we're in a good position elsewhere. I think we paid 2.3 or just about for Manan. I don't think we paid too much more. I think we've made our money back, to be fair. We're about 100, yeah, 200 grand maybe below. And that's okay, because we did pick up a 2-year-old prospect that might sell for more than that. So we made our money back on those auctions. That could have been a lot worse. So let's jump down to Vicodontis. 2-year-old colt, long distance, and a reserve of $103,500. Now I think that's going to be more like a $400,000 or $500,000 horse. But time will tell. So here we are, we're coming up now. And I do truly believe you've got to take a risk at times. So it's a mile 4 horse. Nobody's bidding. It's up to us and Timothy Martin. Okay, for a mile 4 horse, large build, 110,000 for a 2-year-old, unraced. I can make money on that. So we're down to Yankee Tradition. And if that is a good horse, then we will have had a phenomenal day at the races. What's that? 7 furlong. Low rating. I might go for Yankee Tradition just because we need a few more horses in the stable. I know it's a short distance horse, but let's see where it goes. No, it's a little bit too much. It's not what I want, and that price is going to be tough to get back if that is not a good horse. So we'll walk away from that. And Vicodontis, what does 110,000 buy me? Not much. Not much. He's got distance. He's got the large build. He doesn't have much else. So let's put Vicodontis back in the auctions then in that case. Okay. No, I don't want Sterling Gold. Don't want a 3-year-old male horse right now. Did I skip somebody's race just now? I did, didn't I? I was not paying attention. Miss Swan. Miss Swan goes out at a mile 2 on a muddy track, despite her loving the good track. Luckily a full going and adaptability bar there. One on the bridle. Can somebody please explain what that actually means? What does one on the bridle mean? Does that mean there's no whip or anything like that? There's nothing apart from just, you know, the jockey urging her on with like a loose grip or something. Is it like totally outclassing everybody? It's a 9.5 length win. 28 to 1. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I would have put like 2 million on that. If I'd have gone into this with 5 million, I would have put 2 million at that price on Miss Swan. I felt that she was gonna stomp all over this one. We could have ended up with some mega money on this save and just been able to buy our way into the breeding program. which we're trying to do at a lesser extent anyway. Let's go watch this absolute domination. I mean, I've got 5 million in the bank. I'd happily spend that 5 on someone like Miss Swan. I really, really would. So let's see what the break is like. Miss Swan is one of the first out. She's there. Nicely over to the front. 9 furlongs out. They're not really catching her by 8. She's keeping a short little distance. They're making a lot of effort to come and get her, but that distance is increasing round the turn. The back straight she pulls away. Oh wow, does she pull away? That's quite nice. And then round the turn, holds them off, and back on the straight, powers through for a quite remarkable race. And we've got to zoom out all the way to see the others. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So that's a horse that we can build on top of, as I fully expected. So Miss Swan starts out at an 88 rating. I think that's a low rating for this horse. I do believe there's a lot more to come. Glinga Mill is up today, so let's go find Glinga Mill. There we go. So top weight, top horse. I'm not sure what the DG and all those kind of things are. There are a lot of these little icons that crop up now and again. I don't know what these things are at all. It's not any of these. But yeah, okay, where are we? Fairgrounds, okay. Let's see what Glinga Mill can do. And so, here we are. It's a fun looking course. Glinga Mill is the evens favourite, and nobody else is really close. I think Glinga likes to ride at the back. So can we get a good start on the inside? It's decent. It is decent. And then we'll see Glinga just move into position as a closer and just wait. So only 4 furlongs to go. We're down to 3. Coming off the turn, 2 furlongs out. And Glinga Mill is making a valiant run for it. But having to move all over the track to get into position. And he's not going to catch Dave the Knave, you know. He is just not going to catch him. He had too much work. Instead of running on the outside and running past people, ran into the inside and then had to come back out the outside. I think that was the wrong sort of moves. Wrong move to make, and Glinga Mill there. I'm not very happy. I'm not very happy with that one. So, rating went up a tiny bit. Got the distance well. Not much room just inside the final 2 furlongs. Yeah, I think the jockey chose the wrong route through the pack, and when you're a closer, you've got to negotiate that way. Whereas if you're a stalker, which is where I love my horses to be, you're always in prime position, and you've only got 1, maybe 2 horses to run past on the turn or on the straight. So it's a lot easier. It is a lot easier. Last horse up is going to be Drive Time. So let's just go to the Thursday sales and see what is in here. TNT Red, no. Tap Your Feet, no. Kind of looking for special horses, or we're just not going to bother. Now, what's Vic Dantes go for? Peanuts. Absolute peanuts. We lost a tiny amount on Vic. We've done about 200 grand. And we've gained Bricola. So I think that's a fair trade. I think that's a fair trade. We came out probably as well as we should have from all those sales. Yeah, I'm not convinced on Bricola, but we will take a closer look. So let's go to the next auction. We have 5 million and we're looking for a superstar. Anything in superstar territory here? Not really. There's not too many female horses of the right distance and the right age, sadly. Officer Rocket. That could be an interesting horse. Perfect Stranger. Bigson County. I might try and pick up all three of those. What's Home Deed like? That's too much money for an unraced 2-year-old female at such a short distance. I'm not too happy about that. So, what's tonight's wager? Yeah, we'll start with Officer Rocket and work our way down through the other two 2-year-old colts. So, I'm just going to skip through this. We'll be back when we get to Officer Rocket. Okay, so we're at Little Red Rocket, just ahead of Officer Rocket. And here we go. So I'm expecting to pay around 800,000. We might actually come under that now. I was expecting that betting to take off a lot more than it did. So, I think that's about it. That's horse 1 done. I really don't think I want tonight's wager. I really don't think so. So, Perfect Stranger and then Bigson County. We're going to be trying. Do I really want this horse? 1.9 is an absolute ton of money. They're going to take too long to get there or not bid there, so and we are 450 above the reserve price. So that gives us Officer Rocket. It gives us the Perfect Stranger. Now can we get Bigson County? Again, no bids at the beginning. They need a little kickstart, and 12395. So 12396. Skip auction. Anything after this? Remember Shake. What's Remember Shake? Short distance. No, mile 4. Okay. Ooh, but too much money for me. Who knows, I could have just missed out on the best horse in the entire sales there. Hey, I've picked up 3 nice 2-year-old colts. I couldn't get the 4th. So Johnny Nail gets Remember Shake. Let me make a quick note. So I'll go watch those. And yeah, I really don't think I went home, Deed. Not even willing to give a gamble there. Officer Rocket! Full red bars, not green bars. Always a bad start. Let's get rid of Officer Rocket. The Perfect Stranger. Full red bar. Some nice green bars, but it's not enough then. Big Sun County, oh my god, I hit the hat-trick. I got all three, ladies and gentlemen. I got all three. And we're going to lose a lot of money on those. I don't mind telling you that now. I'm pretty sure of that. So, Tuesday, 8th of February 2015. Drive time is up. Drive time is running in, let's see, probably Santa Anita. So many of my horses run in Santa Anita. There we go. The 1 mile 2 furlong San Marcos Stakes, Class 1, Grade 2 for 4-year-olds and above on turf. 11 runners and we are joint second favourite, yeah. Okay. There we are. Rizhek, okay, is a nice little horse. Trading a little lazily. Okay, we might have a chance against there. Sweet Talker. Smoke so smoke. Sweet Talker. Okay, so we've got a chance. We do actually have a chance at this one. I would hope that we did. But let's make this actually count. So no need to watch any other horse, just my own. Bad start for Wisnik. Drive time out to the front. Moving across in a decent position. I don't like him to drop back too far, however. It's decent there, but he's going to have to run through the field, so that's not the best. Needs to open up and we need to make a move at the right point. So 5 furlongs out, we're out of traffic, we're back in traffic. 4 furlongs down to 3. Let's see how they run the bend and can drive time get in position. That is an awful bend. That is absolutely terrible, and we're going to get absolutely stomped in this race. That is 6th place, is it not? It is indeed. That was absolutely terrible. I can't believe how badly drive time ran. I mean, it's a decent horse with some good stats. It's got ability. It was at the right conditions. I mean, it's won a grade 2 before and a grade 3, and I don't know. I thought everything was set up there for drive time, but we lost 3 rating points. We got absolutely stomped on that run, and that's a disappointing way to finish out the day. But you know, that's kind of what we're doing right now. We kind of flatter to deceive in some places. So I'm going to save the game there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you do come back. If you have got any tips, or if you know why drive time ran as badly as he did in that race, or any tips on how to buy, sell horses, you see the way I do it is not very scientific or very successful. Have you got a better way? Have you got any advice? Please do let me know, because we are looking to breed some good horses, grab some great 2-3-year-olds, develop them, breed them, and get to those Triple Crown races. That is the end goal. So, thanks for watching. Come back soon, click that like button and subscribe. I've been Chris Orme, this is Starters Order 6, and we've got a long season ahead of us.